Hey everybody, this is Putt Putt King, or PPK as people like to call me for short, and I'm back with another video, and it's another story time. And for this story time, I'm going to tell you how one of my relationships turned out to be just a one night relationship, but how I kept it going on for days until I found out the hard truth. See, I asked this one girl out. And by the way, this was all the way back in high school. All the way back in high school, about 2003. I asked her out, and she says, yes, she will go out with me. And then, about the next night, it's like she's walking back, you know, walking back on that decision. She's like, "Listen, I was real drunk when you asked me out," and basically it just kind of ended at that, but I didn't think it had ended like that. See, I kept going on and on, but I mean, after she had told me that, I've been, well, I was always doing my best to avoid her because, I mean, she would always be on at night, and then at night, the internet for some reason was not working at that time at night. Usually, always around like 5 in the afternoon, it always went down for the night. I don't understand. I mean, but this was back 20, maybe about a little 21 years ago, 22. And so with that, I keep my name on there, keep my MSN name on there because this was back when I had MSN. Facebook wasn't around yet. This was so on my MSN name, I still have it as that, me and her together. And and then after that um, after that, while I was on the afternoon, I saw her magically come on during the afternoon, and she's like, I'm on, and I was like yeah, the she's like, I've not seen you on, and she's like, I told her, yeah, the internet's been bad and we're not able to get internet at night. And then she's like, oh, well, from what I just told you, I thought you might have blocked me or something. Said, no, just been having bad internet at night. So, it's like, she's like, oh. So, I'm still not convinced. I'm still very not convinced about, I'm not convinced that we're over, that I remember that talking to one of my friends from high school who was also on the football team as well. He he told me that his girlfriend told him, that or what his girlfriend told him to tell me was that she's never smokes or drinks. This was probably a reason just to get rid of me. So I thought to myself, is that it? She's just trying to get rid of me? So I decided to confront her about it once and for all. I I go I see her online, so I thought, okay, perfect opportunity to find out. So I go on there, and you know she was just like, and I told him about how his girlfriend said this was probably just an attempt to break up with me. I was like, was this just an attempt to break up with me? And she's like, yeah. I mean, she's like, yeah. I had broken up with you a few days ago. I thought you knew we were done. I was like, no, I didn't know we were done. I said I didn't know that. But what I thought was, I didn't know that her story about being drunk the night I asked her out, was on grounds for a breakup. But I guess in some people's world it can be. So so I I told, I've told a few people, when they asked in high school how long I went out with this girl, I told her a few days. There was one, there was one person I told to, that was, I just said, one night. And I mean, it's not a one night, I mean, but hey, a one night sounds like one of those one night stands, don't you think? It's like, it took me, for one night that I asked her out, then the next night, yeah. Not probably not as tragic as a one night stand, but at least you had someone for, one night, but still. I mean, being there, I mean, being taken for about 24 hours, I mean, that sure leaves you down in the dumps. But anyway, I just decided that, I told a couple people about it, and, and they're just like, let me give the, let me get, they're like, give me the girl's email. Give me the girl's email. I was like, what are you going to tell her? And one of my friends was like, I'm going to tell her to stop being a, well, you know what, but I can't say because I'm on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, after that, I was defended. I mean, we still became friends, and I said the thing is, well, I haven't spoken to her since maybe 2003, so for about 22 years, I guess you could say that I have not spoken to her. 21, 22 years, but maybe more, 22. But anyway, the point is, so I obviously it was just a one night thing with her, just to get to break up with me the next night. So that's the story about the time that I had a one night girlfriend. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the bell notification and hit all so you'll never miss another video. And I'll be back next week with another story time. And until then, you guys have a great weekend. Well, or I should actually say week. I should actually say week. But yes, like I said, you hit like, hit the red subscribe button, and click all bell notifications so you'll never miss another video. Well, y'all have a great week, and I'll see y'all next week. Or you might see me later, earlier next week in my lives. But until you see me next time, have a good week, everybody.